ask them. I'm here talking about Mia Culpa on February 23rd, and that's what I'm most excited about right now. I think that's that, and and I'm.
I could see myself in a pit trying to get out, just feeling so heavy that when I would make one step, the weight would just pull me back down.
So, where does this leave us? Destiny's Child was a powerhouse, selling millions and shaping R&B, but the scars of their journey? Lineup changes, lawsuits, and whispers of Mathew Knowles' favoritism run deep. Kelly Rowland's fight for her own spotlight, from her raw, dirty laundry confessions to her 2024 Today Show walkout, shows a woman tired of comparisons. Michelle Williams' 2025 revelations about the group chat and past tensions peeled back layers of pain, while LaTavia and LeToya's exits still echo as a warning of what happens when ambition overshadows unity. Beyoncé's rise to icon status is undeniable, but was it built on the group's sacrifice? Fans are torn. Some see Mathew as a puppet master who cleared the path for his daughter. Others say Beyoncé's talent made her destiny inevitable. The question lingers. Was Destiny's Child a sisterhood betrayed by behind-the-scenes moves or a launchpad for one of music's greatest stars? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think really went down, and should they reunite? Check out our next video for even messier tea. This story's got more chapters to come. Few moments in music history hit as hard as the day fans watched the Say My Name video in 2000 and realized something was off. LaTavia Robertson and LaToya Luckett, original members since the girls' Tyme days, were gone. In their place stood Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin, with no explanation. Imagine finding out you're out of your own group through a music video, on MTV no less. Fans were floored, and the early internet forums lit up with shock. LaTavia and LeToya didn't go quietly. They filed a lawsuit against Beyonce, Kelly, and their manager, Mathew Knowles, accusing him of unfair profit splits and blatant favoritism toward his daughter, Beyonce, and niece, Kelly. Court documents claimed Mathew kept a bigger cut for himself and pushed LaTavia and LeToya out to keep the focus on Beyonce. The lawsuit settled in 2002, but the damage was done. Farrah Franklin's tenure was even shorter. She left after 6 months, later telling Vlad TV in 2020 that Mathew's controlling style and lack of communication made it impossible to stay. She felt like an outsider, with Mathew calling the shots without input. By the time Destiny's Child settled into a trio, Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle, the group's dynamic had shifted forever. But were these changes just business, or was there a deeper agenda at play? Mathew Knowles was the architect of Destiny's Child's rise, but many say he built it to favor one star, his daughter, Beyonce. As manager, he turned a group of teens into a global brand, negotiating major deals and steering their creative direction. But the lawsuits from LaTavia and LeToya painted a darker picture. Allegations that he pocketed more profits and sidelined members who didn't align with his vision. Fans on Reddit and X have dissected this for years, pointing to moments like Beyoncé's lead vocals on nearly every hit or her front and center media presence. In a 2019 Vlad TV interview, Mathew addressed some of the drama, admitting a 1999 tour with Jagged Edge caused friction. He claimed LaTavia and LeToya were dating band members, while Beyonce and Kelly reported harassment from others, leading to tension. When LaTavia and LeToya pushed for new management, Mathew replaced them. Some fans argue this was a power move to protect Beyoncé's path, especially since her solo career was already in motion by 2000. Others say he was just a tough manager making hard calls. His 2011 split from managing Beyonce added fuel to the fire. Insiders said it was due to financial disputes, with some ex-posts claiming he'd been too focused on her over the group. Did Mathew orchestrate a plan to make Beyonce the star, even if it meant breaking the group apart? Kelly Rowland's story is one of talent, resilience, and a constant battle to step out of a shadow. Her solo debut, Simply Deep, hit in 2002, a year before Beyoncé's Dangerously in Love. It sold 77,000 copies in its first week, peaking at number 12 on Billboard, with Dilemma featuring Nelly becoming a global hit. But the media barely blinked. Then Beyoncé's album dropped, 317,000 copies in week 1, number 1 on the charts, and 5 Grammy wins. The comparisons were relentless, and Kelly felt the sting. In her 2013 track Dirty Laundry, she laid it bare. While my sister was on stage, killing it like a mother, I was enraged, feeling it like a mother. She admitted to struggling with jealousy as Beyoncé's star soared while she searched for her own lane. Fast forward to 2024, and Kelly made headlines by walking off the Today Show set. Page Six spun it as a diva move over a small dressing room, but insiders told people the real issue was the host's obsession with asking about Beyoncé's projects, her country album, her tour, her legacy, while ignoring Kelly's film Mea Culpa. She'd set a clear boundary, focus on her work. When they didn't, she left. Then, in 2025, Kelly announced she'd open for Brandy and Monica's tour, sparking debates on X about her being reduced to an opener despite her Destiny's Child legacy. Was Kelly's frustration just about media bias, or was it years of being overshadowed boiling over? Michelle Williams didn't just join Destiny's Child, she walked into a storm. In 2025, she appeared on The Jennifer Hudson Show and casually mentioned the group's ongoing chat with Beyoncé and Kelly, calling it a space of pure friendship. But then she got candid, saying she's the chattiest, with Kelly a close second, and hinting at old tensions that never fully faded. Fans on Reddit caught the subtext, especially when she referenced her mental health struggles from the group's peak. In a 2018 interview, Michelle had admitted that favoritism in the group messed with her head, forcing her to suck it up, despite feeling sidelined. Her 2025 comments reignited speculation, with ex-users posting, "Michelle's spilling without spilling. Kelly's still salty, isn't she?" Others wondered if Michelle was shading Kelly by highlighting her talkativeness, suggesting unresolved issues. Some fans praised Michelle for her honesty, pointing to her 2020 book Checking In, where she detailed battling depression while in the group, partly due to unequal treatment. But why speak out now? Some on Reddit theorized it's tied to Kelly's 2024 tour announcement or her refusal to join Beyoncé's Renaissance tour, with insiders claiming Kelly feared being overshadowed again. Michelle's words were subtle, but they lit a match. Fans wanted answers. The internet is a battlefield for Destiny's Child fans, and the drama keeps it alive. Reddit threads like RRNB and RPopheads are packed with takes. Some call Mathew a genius manipulator who engineered Beyoncé's rise by sidelining Kelly, LaTavia, and LeToya. One user wrote, "Beyoncé got the best verses, outfits, and press. Mathew made sure she was the face." Others pushed back, arguing Beyoncé's work ethic and charisma made her the natural star, with one ex-post saying, "Y'all act like Kelly didn't have hits. She chose her path." The 2024 rumor that Kelly declined to join Beyoncé's Renaissance tour for shows in Paris and London stirred the pot. Insiders told The Sun she didn't want the inevitable comparisons or the second-best label. Fans were split. Some on X sympathized, saying, "Kelly's protecting her peace after years of shade," while others called it petty, citing her and Beyoncé's bond. Like their 2024 reunion at Tina Knowles' 70th birthday. LaTavia and LeToya added fuel in 2023 interviews, with LaToya telling Essence she's healed, but felt disrespected by how she was let go. LaTavia on The Breakfast Club said she holds no grudges, but hinted Mathew's choices hurt the group's soul. The speculation peaked after Michelle's 2025 comments, with fans wondering if Kelly's resentment is real or overblown. So, could the group ever come back together? Destiny's Child reunions are the stuff of legend. In 2013, Kelly and Michelle joined Beyonce for her Super Bowl halftime show, delivering Bootylicious and Independent Women to a screaming crowd. In 2018, their Coachella performance, dubbed Baychella, was a cultural moment, with the trio owning the stage. Even in 2024, all 5 members, Beyonce, Kelly, Michelle, LaTavia, and LeToya, came together for Tina Knowles' 70th birthday, serenading her in a rare group moment. LeToya posted on Instagram, calling it her favorite moment of 2023, sparking hope for reconciliation. But a full tour? That's been elusive. In 2020, The Mirror reported tentative talks for a 30th anniversary tour celebrating Girls' Tyme's start, but the pandemic and scheduling conflicts killed the vibe. Kelly told Entertainment Tonight in 2024 that a reunion hasn't come up, focusing instead on her tour with Brandy and Monica. Some fans on X see this as Kelly carving her own path, while others argue she's avoiding Beyoncé's shadow. Challenges remain: Beyoncé's global dominance, Kelly's solo ambitions, and lingering wounds from past betrayals make a full comeback tricky. Yet, the 2024 birthday moment showed love still exists. Could they overcome the past for one last run? Was Destiny's Child a sisterhood built on harmony, or a stage set for one woman's rise through secrets and betrayals? The group gave us anthems like Survivor and Say My Name, but behind the glitz, there was chaos, lawsuits, shocking exits, and whispers of sabotage that still have fans buzzing in 2025. From allegations that Mathew Knowles played favorites to fuel Beyonce's solo career, to Kelly Rowland's rumored resentment, and Michelle Williams' recent jaw-dropping comments, the drama runs deeper than most know. Were these just growing pains of a mega group, or was someone pulling strings to crown a single star? We're diving into the untold stories, the controversies, and the messy truth that shaped Destiny's Child's legacy. If you're here for exclusive tea like this, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your squad. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming. Picture a group of young girls in Houston, Texas, back in 1990, calling themselves Girls' Tyme, dreaming of fame. Beyonce Knowles, Kelly Rowland, LaTavia Robertson, and LaToya Luckett were just kids, rapping and dancing with big ambitions. They hit Star Search in 1992, only to lose, a humbling moment that could have ended it all. But they kept grinding, performing at local gigs, building their chemistry. By 1997, they signed with Columbia Records as Destiny's Child, and their debut single, No No No, dropped in '98. It was smooth, soulful, and a hint of their potential. Then came The Writings on the Wall in 1999, a game changer. Bills, 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 and Say My Name topped the charts, with Jumpin' Jumpin' and Bugaboo becoming instant classics. The album sold over 8 million copies worldwide, earning Grammy nods and MTV Video Music Awards. By 2001, Survivor solidified their legend, with tracks like Independent Women and Bootylicious dominating airwaves. Over 60 million records sold by 2013 made them one of the best-selling girl groups ever, with Billboard crowning them a top musical trio. They were unstoppable, sold-out tours, red carpets, and a cultural footprint that shaped R&B. But beneath the harmonies, tensions were brewing. The spotlight wasn't shining equally, and cracks were starting to show.